It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see the Bulls facing the Bulls. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Bulls. Macy is out there with Jordan. Then there's Gervin. Then it's Green. And it's Oakely in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Macy against Irving. With the teardrop. And the layup is good.
The beauty of the teardrop. Very difficult to really contest.
Butler with the ball. He feeds it to Irving. Back to Butler. Good-looking screen by Gasol. On the wing, Irving. A three ball. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
How on earth did they let him get that wide open?
Green, the screen. Here's Gervin. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Chicago on defense. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Irving. And he makes good on the layup. Irving's got 5.
And defensively, this is a nightmare. He's already on a roll.
Well, obviously, this was the strategy coming in. Feed him the rock and let him go to work.
Now here's Jordan. Pass to Macy. 5 to shoot. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. He has 5.
I mean, defensively, you have to close out harder than that.
Gasol, a screen on Macy. Irving kicks to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Macy against Irving. Macy passes to Jordan. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this one. And so Jordan nails both of them.
This is where he feels 100% comfortable taking all the free points he can get.
Gasol setting the pick for Irving. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
Did you see the game plan is working already? 4 straight makes to start this one.
And Macy's to Gervin. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, buries it from 3-point range. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Opens up opportunities for everyone, makes the offense its most dynamic.
Macy against Irving. Green, the screen. No problems knocking that one down. Macy's got 7 points in the game.
Excellent use of the screen there to free himself up and create space to make the open J.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Now here's Brown. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Brown against Brown. Here's Paxson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Brown against Brown. Brown kicks to Anthony. The dish to Lopez. Taken away. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Brown. That one wide left.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's Crawford. Banked in off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Brown against Brown to the wing right side. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's the floater. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Brown. It's Crawford with the drive. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Williams is checked in for Higgins. Chicago trailing here. Brown outside. There's the pass to Paxson. And again, no good by Chicago.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Lopez with the steal. Brown. No good on that last second attempt there. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. It's Chicago. They lead by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing? Chicago leading by 4. So for Chicago right now, we've got Johnson. Paxson is out there with Miller. Then it's Williams. And it's Corzine in at the center position.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Paxson passes to Miller. Now Paxson. He's covered by Brown. And that one drops for him. Paxson's got 5. And here are the Bulls now. Crawford outside. Anthony with the screen on Paxson. Crawford kicks to Porzingis. Lopez a screen. Porzingis passes to Anthony. Off the pick. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in the game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
That's what happens when you get an excellent screen like that. He had plenty of space to slash right toward the basket.
Crawford, no one around him. That 3 off the mark. Chicago trails by 6. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Miller against Brown. Here's Corzine. That's good. It's Miller with the assist. Corzine's got his first points in this one.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking it down.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Macy against Irving. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And so Irving nails both of them. Chicago trails by 6. Green, the screen. And Macy's to Gervin. Passes it to Macy. Back to Gervin. Jordan up top. 5 on the clock. And they double up Jordan. Butler with the steal. Artest on the wing. Covered by Gervin. Artest kicks to Butler. And here's Gervin. 9 points in the game so far.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Butler kicks to Gervin. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Butler. There's the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Macy up top. Covered by Gervin. And Gasol sends it back. Gervin kicks to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin. And that's now 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Here's Macy. Gervin passes to Macy. Fires from 14, and he drops that one in.
This is why you like to get him touches. He makes things happen.
Macy against Gervin. Aldridge with a screen on Macy. Gervin kicks to Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
Macy against Gervin. Gasol, a screen on Macy. Gervin dishes to Gasol, and Gasol slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Chicago trails by 11. 1:05 left to play here in the half. Jordan against Butler. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. They get Marc Gasol.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Chicago making some changes. Higgins comes in for Green, and it's Brown in for Kyle Macy. 51 seconds left to play in the first half. Gervin passes to Aldridge. Butler on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Butler against Jordan. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Brown gets to Oakely. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And once he sets up that low, you really have to work to root him off the block.
Yeah, he has the grit to dig in and the skill to counter if you try to get physical with him.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Dave Corzine, he's checked in for Oakland. Williams comes in for Gervin. And Smith subbed in for Michael Jordan. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Poked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Anthony. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. The Bulls leading by 11. They've got Marc Gasol. Artest is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Butler in at the 2. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Irving against Macy. Irving dishes to Aldridge. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and the dunk by Jordan.
And that's how they're going to trim this lead. Play tough D, force some turnovers, and then push it in transition.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Irving attacking. It's stolen by Green. Only one man back on D. Here's Gervin. Again, Chicago. Now, here is Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Gasol a screen. Outside Butler. The kick out to Aldridge. Butler. No dice on the putback jam. And stolen by Butler. Tipped away. And stolen by Oakely. Stolen by Artest. In transition, here come the Bulls. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. For Chicago, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Jimmy Butler.
First one falls for him. And so Butler nails both of them. 90 seconds now into the second half. Screen by Oakely. Lobs it up for Jordan. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
I mean, clearly not on the same page right there. You hate to give away possessions.
So for the Bulls, Johnson, he's checked in for Oakely. And it's Paxson in for Kyle Macy. Outside Butler. Aldridge with a screen on Jordan. Butler. Here's Gasol, and Gasol with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Miller's checked in for Michael Jordan. Green, the screen. Tries a 3. And it's Gervin missing. Chicago leading by 11. Outside Butler. Second chance shot. The tray. Here's Gasol. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Gasol's got 4 this quarter. And here are the Bulls now. It's Gervin on the wing. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound. And Green gets it to go.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Good looking screen by Gasol. Butler against Paxson. Shot from free throw range. And that one comes up a bit short. Chicago trails by 11. Tips it. It's good on the putback. Gervin's got 6 points.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? So it's both teams making substitutions here. Brown against Brown. Lopez a screen. Here's Crawford. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Not really his range, and it's off target.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Good on the bucket, and the Bulls lead by 13.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Brown against Brown. Brown kicks it over to Corzine. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez. The Bulls have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Oakely, he's checked in for Chicago. Smith comes in for John Paxson. He's off on the second. Chicago leading by 12. In the corner, it's Crawford. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 10 points for Crawford.
Well, we know he's been confident with the shot. A big reason why they're ahead in this game.
Brown against Brown. The feed now to Oakely. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Crawford, no luck.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's Oakely. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Macy, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And that one falls for Crawford. Chicago making a switch here. And so Jamal Crawford nails both of them. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Macy against Brown. Now Macy. Here's Jordan. And again, no good by Chicago.
The open mid-range jump shot. He knows he has to hit that one.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 12. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
Just relax and play the game.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Chicago trails by 12. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Jordan. Corzina's out there with Oakely. Then it's Higgins. And it's Macy in at the point guard position. Oakely passes to Macy. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Macy's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bulls. Brown kicks to Crawford. There's the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Pass to Corzine. Over Lopez. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Brown down low, defended by Macy, and then Brown with the dunk.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
The fans really get their money's worth when they get to see him make plays like that.
So both teams making some changes here. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. He was not happy with their defensive performance. He said they're getting everything they want. We've got to show them we can't let that happen. You have to make a stand. You have to get some stops, and that'll get us going on a run. Guys?
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Macy passes to Gervin. Screened by Oakely. Puts it up from 12. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Gervin kicks to Aldridge. And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way, and it's sent back by Irving. They retain possession. Chicago leading by 11. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. The kick outside to Butler. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not in rhythm. He had the 2 triples in the first half, none so far in the second.
Up again, and Green is right there. Green's got it back down to single digits for Chicago.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Outside Gasol. Dishes it to Artest. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's a jump ball.
And so here is Chicago. Chicago leading by 12. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Chicago trails by 15. Macy passes to Green. Over Aldridge. And it's Green missing. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well. Full speed ahead. I mean, they have been in control since the opening tip, and that may have sealed the deal.
Yes, and you're watching. Even this late in the game, they're still making plays. You got to love watching it.
Gervin. Ball's knocked loose. Butler against Jordan. And Butler gets it to go on the assist by Gasol.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And Macy kicks to Jordan. No good, unable to end this run. The Bulls leading by 19. Artest kicks to Irving. Irving double teamed. And the dunk by Aldridge.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
You know what? Controlling the pace, being patient, great vision. We're seeing it all tonight.
And a wide open look for Jordan. And it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
Butler kicks to Irving. Back to Butler. Gasol a screen. Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol.
And just putting the finishing touches on this one. They have been on fire.
I mean, a fantastic run. The guys are really clicking, and the scoreboard reflects that.
Here's Jordan. That one's not going to go. And the Bulls going the other way now. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Butler dishes to Irving. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Here's Macy. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Knocked away. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Now... Oh, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.